How you people doing? I hope you all can see me. I'm just struggling to fix some things here. Um, Please just forgive me. Forgive me. Let me zoom in. See that Valentine thing. We don't finish Valentine. Okay. Okay. Hope you can see me. I hope it's clear. Yeah. I'm also trying out this microphone. Hope it works out too. All right. Let me see. Help us to share this video. Anyway, that's not even important. If you're watching, you're probably watching this after we finish the live show, okay? Because we're not focused on the live and whoever is listening now. We're doing it so that later on you can come back and watch it and you will know exactly what happened. So let me know if you guys are hearing me in the comment section because I'm trying this thing. I hope it's working. I have as usual my guest in the studio is Doris Ogala. She'll be joining us shortly, but not before you guys have gone ahead to share the video and invite people. Yeah, sorry we didn't share this much earlier because it gets why. Let me just say it like that. It gets why we didn't want to share it ahead of time. We just want to do the thing now and then we can watch it later. So without wasting time, I'm gonna bring our guest into the studio. Okay, but please, as you're watching, don't deny other people the opportunity. Go ahead and share the video. Yo, Doris, how are you doing?
Oh,
Oh,
Dr.
Dr.
Chidi, you don't
Chidi, you
need to
don't
ask.
need
You
to
can
ask. You
see
can
how I'm
see how I'm
doing.
doing. Well, let us understand that sometimes people can be lying on the bed and they are sorrowful, they are upset.
Which
Which
sorrowful.
sorrowful.
Why
Why
you
not it?
don't just
Don't
let me
just let me
stand up?
stand up. Please, what? Gist us now, gist us. What's happening? What's the update?
Hey,
Hey,
God.
God.
I
So
think
you
this
were.
thing
I
is
think this is
echoing.
echoing.
Let me
Is
go
it?
out
Go
and
out
come
and
back.
come back. No, no, no. Maybe it's not you. Maybe it's me. Hold on.
It's me.
Yeah, I'm trying out some things. So if it's echoing, it's probably for. Is it still echoing now?
Hello? No, it's better.
It's better now. Okay.
Yes.
I have to use the headphone later on.
I
Let
was
me.
hearing myself.
You're hearing yourself?
No, then, not now.
Okay. How about now?
Better.
Better. Okay. Good. 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 All right. So you were in court today.
Hmm. Good. In fact, how do I say it? Who say God no day? Hmm.
Abi.
Who say God no day? Today I know that I am loved. As
Hold
a
on.
matter
Hold
of
on. Let
fact,
me.
when you know
Let,
that
let
you
me
have
do something. Let me see if I can play those videos because people were wondering, were you in court for real? So let me play one of the videos that you sent to me. Okay. Yeah, let me play this video. Okay, this one. Okay.
Yeah, man. We eventually did it. And we came
no,
through.
it's not you.
We eventually did it.
She said did it or
We did it.
oh okay. I thought you said dating. I said no, that's not you. Look like you meant dating, yeah. Yes, so my brother. Onyezi.
Mwama, Sakatan, what's up? Don't mind them.
Okay. Wait, there's some more videos. Is this one?
That's
Oh,
my
that's Deja.
Deji. Deji Kezi.
Okay.
And he won. Excellent. Thank you. See my Ogatsu. Let me join. See, Mr. Shore, he's excellent.
This police moving work.
Okay, let me picture the other ones.
Yeah, what? Video here.
Yes, sir. Snap it very well. Go back, go back. I can get away.
Okay, make we not gonna show the whole video. Make we not gonna show all the video. Make we
No, you
just
can show this one. You get one when I did duck. Wait, that one. Now next one time we go shoot that one. So
okay. So this one, make we just preserve this ones. Hey, so tell us what happened today. So Pastor Chris Okafor and Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin, they charged you to court. They sued you to court. And so I was expecting to see them. So what happened?
even the police self was disappointed not to see them. They abandoned the police. They ran away. Ben Johnson. Even their lawyer, nobody.
Abi?
They don't get anything. If they are afraid of me, if they are not afraid of me, of what I know, because this is just the beginning. Now I would see here. I'm excited. That's why I'm talking like this. But the truth is, God defeated Satan today.
Hmm?
The last time I came here, you could see a little of. I wasn't panicky, but I wasn't sure what the outcome was going to be, and I was prepared and ready for the outcome because I know these people. I know what they can do. But yesterday night, I fasted. I don't know. I'm going to be a little bit religious because I promised God I was going to say this if this happens. I fasted yesterday morning when I arrived at Abuja. I fasted from morning. I wanted to do 6 to 6, but I did 6 to 12.
And wait, you fasted. People will not believe that you fasted, though.
I did though. And my prayer verse was Psalm 35 and Psalm 91. Please, can you read it out for people?
Psalm 35. Let me see.
It's a short verse. Read what it says.
We don't enter church with that. You know when pastor going to preach, he will say, read
These are
this.
fake pastors. They have nothing on me. I'm bigger than them spiritually.
Wait. He says Psalm what?
35. Read it first.
Psalm 35. Pastor will say, somebody read Psalm 35 for me. Verse what?
From beginning to end.
From beginning to end. The whole of Psalm 35.
Read it. I promised God I was going to do this.
Okay. Psalm 35. Okay. It says, awake and rise. Abi? So let me start from the beginning of Psalm 35. Now, long read. You said I short read, though. You want me to read the whole thing?
Read that thing. This thing was this is exactly what happened in the court.
Okay, it says Psalm of David, Psalm 35. Contend, Lord, with those who contend with me. Fight against those who fight against me. Take up shield and armor. Arise and come to my aid. Brandish spear and javelin against those who pursue me. Say to me, I am your salvation. May those who seek my life be disgraced and put to shame. May those who plot my ruin be turned back in dismay. May they be like chaff before the wind, with the angel of the Lord driving them away. May their path be dark and slippery. May the angel of the Lord pursue. May their path be dark and slippery, with the angel of the Lord pursuing them. Since they hid their net for me without cause, and without cause dug a pit for me, may ruin overtake them by surprise, May the net they hid entangle them. May they fall into the pits to their ruin. May their then my soul will rejoice in the Lord and delight in his salvation. My whole being will exclaim, who is like you, Lord?
Nobody.
You rescue the poor from those too strong for them, the poor and needy from those who rob them. Ruthless witnesses come forward. They question me on things I know nothing about. They repay me evil for good and leave me like one bereaved. Yet when they were ill, I put on sackcloth and humbled myself with fasting. When my prayers returned to me unanswered, I went about mourning as though for my friend or brother. I bowed my head in grief as though weeping for my mother. But when I stumbled, they gathered in glee. As assailants gathered against me without my knowledge, they slandered me without ceasing. Like the ungodly, they maliciously mocked me. They gnashed their teeth at me. How long, Lord, will you look on? Rescue me from their ravages, my precious life from those lions. I will give you thanks in the great assembly among the throngs. I will praise you. Do not let those gloat over me who are my enemies without cause. Do not let those who hate me without reason maliciously wink the eye. They do not speak peaceably, but devise false accusations against those who live quietly in the land. They snare at me and say, aha, aha. With our own eyes we have seen it. Lord, you have seen this. Do not be silent. Do not be far from me, Lord. Awake and rise to my defense. Contend for me, my God and Lord. Vindicate me in your righteousness, Lord, my God. Do not let them gloat over me. Do not let them think, aha, just what we wanted, or say, we have swallowed him up. May all who gloat over my distress be put to shame and confusion. May all who exalt themselves over me be clothed with shame and disgrace. May those who delight in my vindication shout for joy and gladness. May they always say, the Lord be exalted. Who delight in the well-being of his servant. My tongue will proclaim your righteousness, your praises all day long.
This was the prayer that took me. And this was exactly what happened in court today.
That's interesting.
Yes. As a matter of fact, before I share what happened, one of the police people called me and said, well, they told me what happened in the police station. They said Showore came. They said your national president came. They said Deji was there. They said very dark man was there. What happened? You're so strong. I say it's God. Dr. Chidi, let me now narrate this story.
Go ahead.
You see, Chris Okafor contracted me to help Jeremiah Omotofufin. I did my own part legally. And they promised me, Jeremiah Omotofufin promised to buy me a car worth 45 million. After they forced me to come out online to defend them. When things was about going hot during the period of my testimony, they were practically begging like children to come out and defend them. This man was making promises. At first, when I came to defend him willingly. That was why I played the first voice note where you heard me tell them, I don't want anything for this. I hate blackmailers. I was ready to expose Prophet for his blackmailing tactics. But in course of doing this, I discovered the person I thought I knew, which is Chris Okafor. I thought I knew. What I discovered that that man, Well, I don't like to say it until you guys hear a lot of voice note. Now, in doing that, mainly he said he was going to buy me a car. Chris said, okay, that this was like towards the end of this case, so that they made this promise. Like they were desperate for me to continue because at some point I didn't want to get involved again. They were desperate for me to continue. They made all of promises and all that. Now Chris said they should pay the money into his account. And I remember I have the chart which I've given to the court. When I asked Chris, why would you tell your friend to pay money directly to your account? Because Jeremiah said he was going to buy the car. The car was worth 45 minutes. He was going to pay the money. Then I asked Chris, why would you want the money to be paid to your account? He said, there's something he said about Jeremiah. I might not really reveal that thing because Jeremiah didn't really. He paid his own part, but unfortunately, there's no way you tell this story without mentioning his name. I'm not going to hide for anybody. I will tell the story the way it is. Now, Chris said there was something Jeremiah did in his church that he doesn't want him to do the same thing with me. So therefore, he would be the mediator. He didn't want him to have my number. I said, okay. That was how Jeremiah paid that money to Chris Okafor's account. Meanwhile, Chris was giving me this money, 500,000, 1 million naira, 2 million naira, to the tune of 10 million naira. And when he gave me that money, now I said, why are you giving me this money bit by bit? I said, my friend won't buy me a car. I have the picture of the car, which I would send you my next video when I'm well relaxed. I'll show you the chat from his WhatsApp. The first car that I chose and the one they agreed to buy from. Eventually, Chris said I should not mind Jeremiah. At some point, Chris started badmouthing Jeremiah. That I should forget about him. I should not, that he doesn't want to give the money, this one, that one, that one, that one. So based on the relationship I had with Chris, I believed Chris. You know, that what he paid was the tune of that money that Chris paid me. So it was until when the case had died, they used the evidence I sent to the TAPU and also copied them to exonerate themselves. The idea of me getting that evidence was to arrest prophets for blackmail. But they also took advantage of it because in the course of doing that, before Ruth Matthew's case came up, I was already on prophets. Like I said before, the idea was not Ruth Matthew, it was prophets. Then Ruth Matthew's case came. That was when they begged me to get involved. That was why I tried my best to avoid talking about Ruth Matthew, because everything I did for Ruth Matthew, I did it genuinely against their own will. Releasing Ruth Matthew from the police station was the problem between me and them because they didn't want me to do it. But that was me. I said, if I am going to help you guys, I won't hurt this woman. And it was a problem. So they were also careful with me. Now, fast forward to this case. I'm just doing summary because I will arrange properly as I'm talking, I'm playing voice note. Now, Jeremiah paid the money to Chris Okafor's account complete. After 1 year, I and Chris were talking. I said, what about my money? Chris said, I did another. I should leave that his friend. You know, it's some certain things about Jeremiah, though. I should forget about that his friend and all that and all that. In fact, if I want to ask him, I should ask him myself. I said, no. I had to call a friend of mine who is Jeremiah's brother. And I told him the whole story. I said, I don't want to talk about your brother on social media because this thing is affecting me. It's like they tricked me to doing this for them. He said, let him ask his brother. So when he called his brother, he asked his brother. And his brother said he has paid all the money to Chris Okafor. As a matter of fact, they put me on a 3-way call. And Jeremiah Motofufin told me himself that he has paid all the money to Chris Okafor. I was shocked. That was when I reached out to Chris Okafor, and he blocked me. It was at that point that I called him out on my page. I said, Chris Okafor, give me my money. Else, we'll talk about what that money was for. Immediately I called him out the first time, then he now ran to Prophet Jeremiah, and they went on 3-way call. I was on the background on that call. He was begging, he was pleading that I should accept 15 million. My money was 35 million. It was 45, he gave me 10, he was winning for 35 million. He now said I should collect 15 million and forgo the rest money. Prophet Jeremiah himself also spoke to me and said, you're a child of God, some things you let go and all that. I told him, Moga, my money is my money. This is it. So if you had not paid that money, maybe if you're talking to me like this, I would listen. But this money you sent to somebody to give to me, I want the whole money complete. They now paid 15 million naira first and said they will pay the remaining one in a month's time. In a month's time, I asked Chris for the money. Chris blocked me again. And I went on my page again. I said, Chris, you're blocking me. I want my money. They went back to the 3-way call again. With drama, Chris now sent. He sent 5 million. Before that 5 million, he put Stella Dimokoko on the call. And Chris was now intimidating me in a 3-way call with Stella Dimokoko. This thing I'm going to say is heavy, but I will say it because I have proof. Sometime in 2022, I got pregnant for Chris. I told him I was pregnant. I sent it to him via chat. I have the chat. There's somebody who said he doesn't know me. I don't know what happened. I miscarried that pregnancy. So while we were talking, he was denying me in front of Stella. I think that argument was too much. He said, what do you mean? Are you my wife? Are you my wife? It was at that point and I busted. I said, I am your girlfriend. Have you forgotten that I was pregnant for you once? It was at that point that Stella Dimokuku heard it. Stella now took it. And Chris and Stella started blackmailing me with it. Like she was going to tell the world that I did abortion because there was a video to that effect. Chris had that video when I miscarried, when they were doing the evacuation. As a matter of fact, they threatened me that they were going to claim it was an abortion. I said no. I now posted the video myself of when they were evacuating the pregnancy. I said, I've known you since 2017. We were dating. It was not about money. Chris had never. So I knew Chris. The only money Chris had given me as a girlfriend was 300,000, and it was 2023 that he gave me the money. Since 2017, Chris had never given me money. He's as stingy as that. So our relationship was not based on money. If it was based on money, Chris wasn't giving me money. As a matter of fact, I was one who buys things for his kids. So now after that outburst, I was forced because they were blackmailing me. Chris even threatened to show my naked video because all the time he would call me to send him my body. So, and most times he told Dada, I mentioned my Dada's name, he told Dada that he had my video that he was going to send it to blogs. my naked video. And I told him to go ahead because I was dating you. I was not a side chick. I was not on the road. You told me you were single. So it was upon that blackmail that I was forced to release the video where I was having that evacuation. They were bullying me. After he paid the last 5 million, my money was remaining 15 million naira. I believe maybe his lawyer advised him, instead of paying me the remaining money, that he should go and arrest me for cyber stalking, cyber bullying. At first I didn't take it serious because this is somebody I've known since 2017. We were that close. I literally know almost everything about Chris. Chris wants to have church program. Chris will call me. I will get the police for him. Sometimes I'll apply for police for him. They will give him over 50 to 30, 40 police people in the program. Chris wants to travel, he will tell me. So many things, even when he was trying to rectify, because his ex-wife, I think, did something abroad, as in US, that he couldn't travel to US for a long time. So when he was going to get his diplomatic passport, I was aware. When the guy almost took his money, he called me for his rescue. When Chris used his account to collect fraud money, church account, $60,000, and they were supposed to give those people percentage, and he wanted to collab the whole money himself. The people now went and involved Interpol. Interpol came to the church to arrest Chris. Chris called me and was shaking like a baby. I had to intervene. I had to call everybody I knew for them to leave, that he was going to come. Eventually, he paid those people back the money. I have the Interpol invitation. If he says I'm lying, I'll bring the proof. I did a lot for him. What he paid me back with was to collect my money. On top of it, instead of paying me the remaining balance, whether his lawyer advised him, I don't know, he went and petitioned me for cyber stalking, which I'm still going to give you the petition. I have it for cyber. I don't know if I should send it to you now, maybe another live, so you can display it. I can't hear you.
Sorry, you can send it now. I was on mute.
Okay. Okay, let me finish talking. Then I'll go off.
Just finish. Yes.
So, he went and petitioned me at National Cyber Crime Center for cyber stalking, cyber bullying. They came to my house without invitation. They had to go back and get invitation. Then I came on my own. When I got there, I wrote my statement and all that. And I was given administrative bail. And they said that we should come back for interview. Both Chris refused to come. I don't know what he told them. Instead of them to interview us, they were now after me, because when I came, Chris was not there. The police even apologized and then left. They gave me 1 month because my uncle died then. They gave me 1 month to go bury my uncle. Before the 1 month elapsed, I don't know the pressure Chris was mounting. These people went and arrested my shorty. And like 2 weeks into the 1 month, they went and arrested my shorty. And I was still communicating with the policeman. I was like, why are you going after my shorty? I have not absconded. You gave me 1 month, it has not elapsed. Why are you going after my shorty? That was when I knew something was fishy. But as God may have it, my shorty was released the same day. They now gave my shorty to bring me on the 16th of January. On the 7th of January this year, my younger brother now died after he was poisoned. I reached out to the police and I told them that I can't make it on the 16th because my younger brother died on the 7th and we're preparing for the burial. The commissioner of police said that he was reliably told that I was lying, that my brother died from the complainant. And that was it. I had to send them proof and all that. 5 days to my brother's burial, the police came to Abia and arrested me in my house. Took me to State CID, Owerri. Detained me in State CID, Owerri for 2 days. In guise that they were looking for another suspect. It was at that place that I had an asthmatic attack. That the DC State CID told them is either they release me on bail or they take me back to Abuja, that they can't detain me. Because at that point that I was moved to Abuja, on getting to Abuja, I was also given another administrative bail. And I was served a court paper that they have applied for in court. They have filed in court since 1st of November without my consent, without my knowledge, without investigating the case. No, after all the evidence I gave them, all the voice note, police did not attach my evidence. They just served me the paper a week today. 10 days today. That was like last week Monday, not this one, before my brother's burial. 5 days to my brother's burial. I took it, sent to my lawyer. I saw Chris Okafor's statement because while they stabbed me, his statement was there. Chris Okafor wrote in his statement that I was just a church member. I was never a church member, no. That I was just a church member that he knows me. I was just a church member who stopped going to church. Then I started calling him out on social media. He doesn't know why. And all that. It has nothing to do with me. He has no business with me. When I saw his statement, I laughed. How can you say you don't have anything to do with me when you have sent money, or most of the monies you paid directly to my account through your personal account? When you have sent me messages that you love me. When you practically told me to leave my marriage, that you were going to marry me. When I got pregnant for you, I miscarried the pregnancy, and you said I was just a church member. All the things I have to prove. When I have our video conversations, I was detained 2 or 3 times. First ones, the first arrest, I was detained overnight. Second one, I was detained for 2 days in CID. Fast forward to today. When they served me, they told me in the police station, see how these people wanted, what these pastors, the police people told me that they don't have dates yet, as at when they served me. But thank God, you see, in this life, have money, have a good lawyer. The moment I received that, I gave to my lawyer swung into action, went to the court, found out that they already have a date of 17th, which is today. Meanwhile, the lawyer told me, don't worry. Their own lawyer told me, don't worry. Go and bury your brother. When you're done, then you tell me. Then by that time, we will find date and tell you. They didn't know that my lawyer had already found out and had already replied. After my brother's burial, on Monday, I called the policeman. I only have 5 days to that was last week, Monday. I called the man. I said, I buried my brother. He said, yes, now we have gotten dates for 17th. So I had like 4 days, or I have 24 hours to reply that. Not even 24 hours to reply that. They didn't know that my lawyer was already ahead of them. Immediately they gave me that, told me that date. My lawyer replied them on Tuesday and served them. They too now rejected my bail condition. That's why I say today, God was the judge, because I asked God to be the judge today. I told God that darkness will not prevail over light. Light will always win. Truth will always win, because I am not lying at this point. I have no reason to lie. I will tell the story the way it happened. My lawyer, I was lucky enough. They still had 48 hours to reply. They replied and rejected the bail. My lawyer also replied them and came to court today. We flew in yesterday. We came to court today. What happened in court today? As a matter of fact, they said it has never happened in that court. That's why I said God took control. From the beginning, when my lawyer came in, till the end of this case was just God's grace and mercy. Because what these people planned for me, the section they cited was section of Asare de Kubo, a terrorism section that Supreme Court. They cited 3 murder cases and 1 terrorism case, merging it with my own case, which is just a cyberbullying and cyber stalking. Meaning that if my lawyer was not that smart, when any judge hears that section they cited, they won't grant me bail. But as God may have it, my lawyer discovered that those sections had nothing to do with cyber stalking, cyberbullying. And my lawyer pointed it out. I said, you're citing section 62. We're talking about section 61. Section 61 has something to do with cyberbullying. Section 62 is a murder case. You're talking about Sari de Kubo case, which is a terrorism and treason case. That was how my lawyer was able. And when my lawyer now opened up and said, this is a case of 2 lovers. This is a case of 2 lovers who have been dating since 2017. The police prosecutor nearly jumped, nearly shot my lawyer up. It's no objection, my lord. My lawyer said, no, they love themselves. And it's a case of intimidation because this man owns this lady. The police lawyer was, because it looks like they told him not to mention Chris Okafor's name. My lawyer was smart and brave enough to mention it. That was what made the judge to understand where this was going to. And God entered the judge, and the judge was fair. Followed the facts. They didn't have one single evidence against me. Not even one. They said I jumped bail. Bring the proof that she jumped bail. They didn't have the proof. God was on the throne today. Everybody there said, what kind of pastor was that? All his aim was to jail me today. At least let them deny me bail so that I will be inside jail. But God said, no, this is not my plan for my daughter. Lucky enough, I was granted bail. You can imagine the bail that they gave me. Even people in the court that works in the court called me and said, Nne, your grace, I don't know who you are, but your grace is too much. Because it was the same court and the same judge that gave Showore a very, very strong bail condition. But you need to hear my bail condition, one of the fairest. It has never happened in that court. As a matter of fact, he favored one boy who had been detained for 18 days, who is also Deji's client. The judge said, well, since you guys are facing the same thing, so I'll still give you the same this bail condition. You can take it. Today was something else. It was as if God was seated there. It was God talking. Their plan did not work. That's why I say read that Psalm 35 for me. Because everything they planned for me backfired. I came out today a free person. I'm too excited to play voice note, but I will be coming live depending on Dr. Chidi's availability. I will come live so that when I'm talking, I'll tell you guys what happened, these people's role in baby testimony, what they were doing behind the scene, how they discuss, what they discuss. You will hear from their mouth. The things they planned, you will hear from their mouth. If there's anybody who still wants to look for that baby, pay attention to me instead of judging me. Pay attention and take your facts. Because as it is now, it's about to go down. And I'm not leaving any stone unturned. I will tell the story the way it is, the way it happened. I don't care about the money. He can take it. He can keep the remaining balance. Maybe God did this so that I will save somebody. Maybe God did this so that I will tell the story that will help locate where that missing boy is. Maybe from what I would unravel, from the story I will tell, from the voice note I will play, maybe it will give you guys clue of how to go about looking for that child. That's what I said. Let me come today and share with you guys what God did today. Last time I came here, I wasn't sure I would come out. But today, God manifested. And I promised God I was coming out to share this testimony with you all. We read Psalm 35, but it was Psalm 35 and Psalm 19. Psalm 35 and Psalm 91 that God used to connect with me and came and rescued me today. So if anybody has any questions to ask me, I am open to answer any question.
Yeah, thank you, Doris. Whoa, so much has been said. You know.
Sorry, before you continue, I want to say a shout out to Omo Orishore. You know, that man is one breath. You know, at first he said he doesn't want to get involved in this. Well, today he shocked me. He stepped into that courtroom and held my hand and said, I am here. I'm here to stand by you. Thank you, Your Excellency. I appreciate today. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, you know, it's worthy to mention, and it's not because I know Shore. I thought that I'm just digressing a little bit. I used to think that I have tolerance from people. You know me very well. Some people can do things to me, and I just let it go and just continue. You know, but my tolerance level, you get the point where you reach. It will be I just let somebody just walk away from somebody that has either hurt me or done one stupid thing against me. If I see something happening to them, like me, I just walk away. I'm like, oh boy, just sort your issue by yourself. But in Shore's case is where I have seen that some people are different. You just see somebody pass you at this level. With the kind of people that I have seen, Ashore will go and step up and defend them. You see, he doesn't look at doesn't judge you. It's not about you being right or wrong. But Shore is more interested in seeing that justice is done.
Yes.
Even if you are the devil, even if you committed murder, Shore doesn't want some big man to come and carry the police and go and arrest you and just lock you up and not give you a fair trial. Yeah. He just wants you to be brought to court. He wants you to be given fair hearing before they can take any decision. You don't just, usually 99% of the time when you see that the police just went and arrested somebody and just locked them up and just threw away the key, it's because they have compromised. is because there's a bigger person that is bullying the other one. So I'm grateful that Shore showed up because that's just who he is. And as if I
Yes,
knew that we were discussing, I said, look, it doesn't matter what he says. Shore is the kind of person that once he smells injustice, he will show up.
yes.
So I'm glad he showed up, and I'm also grateful that he showed up. Well, there's lots of questions to ask, and you really have to also bear with me. And some people, because you're the one that says you want to open things up. I've always stood by the truth. I've said it several times, and I said what I said, that the truth will eventually come up to the surface, and that I'll be here in front of this camera still telling you the truth, and everything that was a lie, they will all fall by the wayside, and the truth will still keep standing after all is said and done. So let me start by saying that all of you are crazy. You, Doris Ogala, with Chris Okafo, with Jeremiah, all of you are crazy. That's it. You have to forgive me, but you people are crazy. Just take it. Don't even say anything. Like when I throw it to you, just take it and catch it and just keep it there. But the Bible says, you shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. I was the reason why you see me and my wife, no matter what happens, we stand behind you, is because there's something in me that knows you're a genuine human being. You have a genuine heart, but you're not perfect, because I've seen you own up to your faults and say, listen, Dr. Chidi, this is the truth. And then you are able to divide things and say, see, this one, I did this one I didn't do it. And see, that is a human being for me. The person I detest is someone who you cover up things and you keep covering it up, and you just keep covering it up so that you think what will happen. When you came and gave me a hint of this, it just scattered my head. It scattered my head because I'm like, are you kidding me? We've been on this case since. For me to now hear that Jeremiah, buy car, give money. But you know what? It is what it is. It's your story. You'll be telling us, we will be hearing. And then things will just, I'm not going to judge anybody, because the truth will just be there. And things will play out. Once again, I admire your courage in coming out to speak up, because it's like you're saying, I don't care. I don't have anything to lose. Let the truth be out there. Especially when somebody is trying to intimidate you, when somebody is trying to say, I can do this because I have the money, because I have the power. That's also where people lose me. People lose me so easily when they show intimidation, when they show, when they just want to bully you. I detest it. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I'm using this opportunity to reach out to Chris Okafo and Jeremiah Omotofufen. Forget about your big man now. Forget all of us now, men. We carry the same thing between our legs. And all of us get money, we get influence. Okay? So you can't say, is it this small boy calling you? Me might be big man for my own house. So I'm throwing this challenge to you guys. You can come to this channel. Don't say we are listening to one side, because this video will go wide. So you can reach out to me. My number is +1 647 9892837. In fact, I'm going to put it here so that whenever anybody watches the video, you can reach out to them. 647-989-2837. So you all can reach out to me and let's hear your own side of the story. Maybe Doris is lying. Maybe Doris is cooking up things. So you guys can come and come with your own story. Let us hear. Okay, because there is some heavy things that have been dropped in this video. Very heavy stuff. And Doris, let me tell you before everybody, I don't want you to, you're not a careless person, but please, you need to be extra careful. You need to be very extra careful. I know God will protect you. I know nothing will happen to you, because whenever you stand on the truth, the forces of good will be on your side. Will be extra careful. But let's also use this opportunity to sound a note of warning to anybody who might want to bring harm to Doris. Now we all know what's on the ground now. And I'm not taking sides. Don't get me wrong, because we all are quick at doing this. My platform is open for everybody. We know Doris. We will always give this platform to Doris to say whatever she wants to say, and any other person for that matter. So I'm going to go to the comment section. Those of you who watch this video after, keep your questions coming, keep your comments coming. This is about to just open up a huge can of anything you want to call it. Hello Ero says, Chidi, it seems the truth is gradually coming out. I hope no harm to Doris before the whole truth is revealed. Exactly what I said before I even read this. Now, Beatrix Munch says, Chris Okafor wanted you to leave your husband. Professor wanted you to leave your husband. And it says, liar, liar, pants on fire. Okay.
Okay, now I want to talk about that part, right?
Okay.
Now,
hold on. Let me finish reading out the comments. I'll come back to that one. Unique says, Sister Bisola Morin B, come and listen to Doris Ogala and the alleged setup. Okay.
Let me answer that particular one so that I don't forget, Dr. Chi.
Okay, just over. So let's go back to it. Let me bring it back. It says, okay. You said that Chris Okafor wanted you to leave your husband, Professor wanted you to leave your husband. Okay,
I don't know who this is, because sometimes, let me tell you what they do. They send their own people to come and distract you.
I know.
But I'm going to answer you straight. Whatever happened between me and Prof X was never real. Interpol, Chris Okafor, Jeremiah was there. At some point, both Jeremiah and Chris Okafor was begging me to show Profess my breasts. The love shenanigan between me and Profess actually fell for me. That's why when he was saying I was playing along, I was laughing. Because I was the one playing along with him. Prof S is not innocent. Everything that was said about Prof X was truth and with evidence. Because those was extracted from him while he was genuinely talking to me. Sending me to go and collect money from pastors. Those were true. But you see, my part of him telling me at some point, yes, he also wanted me to leave my husband and be with him. But to him, it was real. To me, it was me getting information from him. We talk, me and Prof S practically lived on the phone. He knows, even to today, he's not over me. He's still very much comfortable with me, but I just wanted him to know today. Maybe after today, or maybe after that time that we called, everything that we talk might be real. But everything that happened between me and him was never real.
Okay.
The
Another
love, shenanigan, and all that was not real. It was all backed up by the police, EFCC, Christopher, and Prophet Jeremiah.
Anyway, I remember you talked about it, in one of the interviews. You kept saying that you wanted to use it to collect information from him, and he was saying that he too was playing along. So
Because if he was playing along, it would have been only Jeremiah. Come on, he was sending me to other pastors with their naked videos too.
Anyways, like I said, things are going to come out, and eventually, I'm hoping we'll get to, because it looks like maybe eventually we'll get to hear what happened concerning this baby testimony. Because at the end of the day, those are the mysteries that are still in my head. Because the big question now I'm asking myself is, what is making, okay, I can say the exchange of money was because you needed to get Prof X and evidence and all his blackmailing all these pastors. You needed to nail him. But then I'm still,
it was more than that. When you guys hear this
baby testimony, I'm now worried. All this exchange of money, what is the connection to the baby? Do they know something about the baby that we don't know? And let me say me, I don't know, because now I don't know the one you know and the one you don't know, Doris. I dey fear you now. I dey fear you. No, I dey fear you. Because me,
you used to fear me.
Wait now you be like a monkey when they carry for back. You go carry hand, go dey pluck. You go dey pluck apple. When they pluck apple, they chop apple. We don't know now. Now they tell us. So I dey fear. Shouldn't I fear?
You used to fear me because what I know will shock you.
Yeah. But it's good. It's good. On a serious note, I don't take it for granted that you decided to do this and that you trust my platform enough to.
There's a lot. Sorry, I'm cutting you. There's a lot, including J Israel's movement to Jeremiah's church. How much was given to J Israel? Everything. I know. I have the conversation. I even have the one J Israel sent to Chris Okafor while he was there. So everything I know.
Oh, wow.
So it's a lot that you guys do know. I know, and I'm going to tell everything.
All this they happen inside church, you. Okay.
Chris told me. Sometimes J Israel will call Chris Okafor and he'll put me behind the call. I will hear him talking to Chris. Even the shopping Chris, how Chris shopped for J Israel, how he bought clothes for him, put him in his hotel. Everything. J Israel didn't know it was his hotel. How he shopped all the suits. How Chris was complaining that this guy, after buying, and he's still demanding from everything I have. When James started talking to Chris, started with the church line, begging him that he has a lot to tell him to follow. He calls Chris. Chris will tell me, I have it. I know. So there's a lot I have to talk about because first of all, it's not even about the money, but you can keep the money. But right now, I need to speak my truth. I need to tell the people what transpired, what led to them buying me a car, what happened, that my life was attempted, because I don't know who attempted my life. This is getting beyond me keeping quiet.
You need to be careful. I told you need to be very, very careful. But like I said, nothing will happen to you. Once again, I don't want to abuse the privilege you've given us to come sit and talk to us. If there's any other thing you want to say, you can go ahead. If not,
No, the next time I don't think I have much to say again. But the next time I will come, then I think because I'm a bit tired. Next time I will come, then we'll sit down and understand it together while I'm playing every evidence one after the other.
okay. All right. Somebody says, but you cried that you were in love with Prof X. Please tell us about. Please tell us where the testimony is, and then have peace. Okay, keep coming back. Keep coming.
Okay, sorry,
Anyway,
I actually don't know. Like I said to you people before, I was not there when they started the testimony. When the testimony went to the church, I don't know what happened to the testimony. Let me correct you again. I was already on Prof X before baby testimony case came up.
you were already dealing with Prof X when.
At the Interpol and all that before Ruth Matthews case. You listen to the first voice note, you will hear when
Sure,
baby testimony's case came in.
sure. It's okay. Everybody will always write
So
whatever
from
they want.
what you will hear them say, maybe the ones that did not listen, and I'll just be the recording. You might hear something. When I'm playing the conversations, because I may not have time to rewind and listen to them, I'll just
Sure.
record it. But they bought something I use that a gadget they bought that automatically records everything. So while I'm playing those things, you will hear the conversation. That maybe you that is asking will find out if that whatever they say is a clue to where the testimony is.
Okay. This is the one we used to see on this channel. Utorobeke. Oh my God, I lost Doris.
Yes.
Huh?
Somebody was calling. Go ahead. Sorry.
Okay. So, well, yeah, Doris, thank you so much again. And then we hope we'll have you back soon. So now, are you going to be in court again or for
After
now?
the next 5 months, me, I think so.
Okay. So all these things is today they were going to just lock you up and make sure you don't
That's
go
the
home.
point.
Ah, I see. Now it makes sense. So you ought to be very happy indeed.
That's why I'm happy. God fought the battle.
That's good.
They had no evidence, not even one. The plan was to put her in jail.
Anyway, go and rest, and then maybe we'll hear from you tomorrow.
Yes, every day.
Oh,
Because I have a lot of voice notes, trust me.
okay. So we're coming back tomorrow then.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Tomorrow.
All right.
Take care.
I love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Don't judge me too much. I'm just here to tell you guys my truth. Don't judge me so much.
No, it's okay. No, we'll try not to judge, but bear with us too. It's heavy. What you're hitting us with too much is heavy.
It's too much, yes.
So if you shake us like this too, you have to bear with us, okay? Because it's heavy, and we are human beings. We are human. If me I can react, then you have to understand, okay? All right. Okay. Good night, Take care.
Yes.
All right, guys. So we're gonna be here tomorrow for more revelations. I'll make the flyer much earlier, so a lot of you will know. But share this video and go and play the video from the beginning and analyze it, and let us begin to piece this thing. Let's begin to tear it apart. There's some heavy things, it's very heavy things that I heard this night. Okay, because I like to hear these things the same time you're hearing it. Okay, we can chat, or she does a summary saying, oh, you know what, this is happening. But when she's actually talking, like you heard her talking, that's when the thing comes out and it's hitting me. The way it's hitting you, that's the way it's hitting me. But we don't go anywhere. We'll be here. We'll we'll see and we'll hear. And like I said before, Pastor Chris Okafor, you're welcome to call me. My number is right on the screen. Go ahead, reach out to me and let us talk. I'll give you an opportunity to come speak on my channel. Prophet Jeremiah, Moto Fufein, you're free. Give me a call and come on my channel. I'm not interested in all the backyard talk. I'm interested in you coming and speaking on my channel, asking the questions or defending yourself. But of course, you don't have to. You're not obliged. I'm just somebody out there in the public that allows anybody to come and say what they have to say. It's open. It's an open thing. Anybody can talk on YouTube, Facebook, and anywhere. We're all adults and we're responsible for whatever we do. All right. Till next time, from Dr. Erica, my name is Dr. Chidi. If you've not subscribed, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay?